What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play West of Loathing with Dog and Pony. I'm Dog and Pony. This is West of Loathing. And we're in the middle of a puzzle that I didn't even intend to discover. So we approach the grave, and it reads, Private Aaron Neovan, the Blank Trading Division. This tombstone seems more ornate than most, though it's partially worn away. There's an epitaph inscribed as well. Born in distant lands, died penniless and alone. EHVARQ, say a word for the departed. It's gotta be... Is it a Caesar cipher? Born in distant lands, died penniless and alone. EHVARQ. Well, what's the, penniless and alone? I doubt it's just like a Rot 13. What is a Rot 13 on Evark, though? Just to see if it's a word. So E would become... R. H would become... U. R U. V would become... I. A becomes N. R becomes E. Q becomes D. R was easy because we already had E, so it's ruined. I figured Q out just by context clues. Ruined. Okay. You say a brief word for the departed. Ruined. After a moment, you notice that you could just barely make out the division number, 230. This is a pretty cool set of riddles. I used to do riddles a lot, so hopefully these are all pretty easy, though they might get complex. Corporal Mort Defunct, the Blank Pogo Stick Division. This tombstone seems more ornate than most, though it's partially worn away. There's an epitaph inscribed as well. We will be missed every second. Bo to Anyem. Bo to Anyem. 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 Bo to Anyem. Bo to Anyem. Is it like a... Is that pronounced bow? I've only ever heard it pronounced bow, but I feel like this must be like a Mad Gab puzzle. Bo to Anyem. Bow. Boo. Biao. Are there names clues? I haven't been paying attention. Mort Defunct. Mort Defunct. He's defunct. Will be missed every second. Bo to Anyem. Backwards, it's Yaman to Bo. Or me Yina at Oob, which is not anything. Bo to Anyem. Boat? Boat. Uan. Boat. Uan. Yum. Nope, I have no idea. Say a word for the departed. This is the most confusing one so far. This tombstone seems more ornate. I was surprised that the last one was a Rot 13. That just seemed too easy. This tombstone seems more... And then this one. What is this? They've all been different puzzles. The first one was... I don't even remember at this point. And the second one was just letters are numbers, or numbers equate to their position, and then it was a Route 13, and then it was this. What was the first one? Oh, it was Morse code. I can't believe I got that one. Though just knowing 3 out of the 6 letters and knowing back-to-back consonants, it was basically like doing a cryptoquote. Bodanium. Udanium? Maybe it's yem. Yem, not yum. Will be missed every second. Is that a clue? I mean, it's got to be a clue. Will be missed every second. Will be missed every second. E-O-N-E is not a word. Oh, you shake your head, unable to think of something to say. Every second letter is E-O-N-E, which is not a word. Eon. I mean, eon is a word. E-O-N is a word. The E-O-N-E is not a word. Every second. Missed every second. B-E. No, wait. B-A-U-T. A. Say a word. B-A-U-T-A-N-Y-M. That is not a word, and I can't fit the whole thing. I was thinking maybe if we didn't include every second letter, we miss every second letter. That's not a thing. Boughton. You somehow feel that wasn't quite the right thing to say. Will be missed every second. Bo to An Yem. An Yem. I don't like this one because it makes me seem stupid. And I mean, like, yeah, probably, but come on. Will be missed every second. B-E-A-U-T. If we look at only the capitals, it spells the word bay. I think it's probably time to give up here. We're going to... Well, what thing are we at? 230? Okay. Plot 230. I gotta find my notes for this game. Oh, here we go. Military. Plot 230. To continue. Riddle. Riddles. Okay. Bodanium. And stop looting graves. Okay. Now what? Bo to Anyam. Bo to An Yem. If I'm pronouncing bow wrong. Bew. Bow. I don't know. Will be missed every sec. Okay, let's do something else. I've been repeating those words for like 10 minutes. 8 minutes. We've got no new locations. I don't remember where we were supposed to go to get that lumber. So let's go back to the railroad camp and ask. You pass by a pile of old bones. When you stop to examine them, they assemble into a skeleton. Just a regular old skeleton with nothing special about it except for the fact that it's attacking you. And now that I think about it, even that isn't particularly special. Gee, what a humdrum encounter. Fight it. Got a decent amount of health. We're just going to fan hammer it. We can do, at most, all of its health in damage. And she does 13. Which is good. She did get powered up. We didn't actually get to do any fights. We got a gold tooth. Nice job. I forgot to actually swap out my gear. We're gonna do that now. What's our best hat to wear? This gives us 4 mysticality, 5 pistol attack damage. Pretty good. But there was something we were wearing that's really good. Oh, 7 pistol attack damage is even better. Old cavalry hat was plus 4 muscle, which is important. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Okay, and we changed our pants. We were wearing goblin trousers. What does this do for us? Plus 7 muscle. Actually, speaking of, what does this do for us? Plus 4 speed, plus 20 maximum HP. That's pretty dang good. Plus 7 muscle, plus 3 armor, and minus 2 moxie, or plus 3 spell damage. We're gonna keep on the Kurtzfoot pants. Why weren't we wearing those? I love the idea that there's a bunch of passengers on the train just waiting for the tracks to be built. Okay. Howdy, boss. Any luck with the whole bridge situation? Not yet. That's not helpful. They talked to him. Well, it was worth a shot. Okay. Where do we go for lumber? What do you think we should do next? Looks like we're going to have to fix some things for the mayor if we want to get that lumber. Yeah. I know what we have to do. We have to go back to Redwood. You encounter a man who, for some reason, has set up 3 wooden posts sticking out of the ground. Oh, we can't even do it. Oh, we're so close to being able to do it, too. If I was wearing that mysticality hat, we would be able to. But the first one encircled by a pyramidal stack of differently sized stone rings, the man is looking at the stones and scratching his head. When he sees you, he asks if you'd mind helping him move the stones to the 3rd post. Can we bring up our inventory from here? Come on. Leave immediately. I wanted to do that. That sounded cool. Redwood Mayor. I'm assuming this is the mayor that we have to fix some stuff for. Find mail. Not yet. Take your leave. Okay. So where's the mail? I feel like we found it, didn't we? Oh, no. I remember. It's slowly coming back to me. There was a guy, I think it was Chuck's house. As you're riding along the train, a wisp of smoke draws your attention to a devastated ranch. Like, really devastated. Worse than most of the ranches around here, which are, on average, pretty messed up. You discovered a new map location, Alexandria Ranch. We'll wait on that. We're going to keep going where we're going. Don't get distracted. I think we have to get into that guy's basement. Trespass. Nothing interesting, nothing interesting. Yeah, we definitely have to go through that guy's basement. Okay, so we're going to Chuck's house. You see a flash of light in a dark copse of trees. Still don't know how to pronounce that word. Off to the side of the trail, and smell the tang of ozone. 3 electrified cows. Cow skulls float around in the woods and surround you. Attack them. We're not giving up. We got this. 63. Well, we could do quite a bit of damage. Some might even say more than the health of a single cow. We didn't, but that's okay because we were gonna shoot with Alice anyway, and they'll kill that one. They don't do much damage to us. We're gonna snake whip. It doesn't matter which one, really. 24 damage though. Or we could just keep doing 21. Why would we do that? We might get hurt if we do this. We gotta find out. We didn't get electrified. Electrocuted. They're electrified. They electrocute us. And it's not cute. How much health do you have? 30? I'm gonna attack this one. Why? No reason. It accomplishes the exact same thing of killing one of them in this turn and one the next. Real close to dying. Attack it. We're done. You got a brass bull ring and some cow fangs. Bzzz. Chuck's house. What are we doing here? We have to get into the basement. It's locked. But is it locked to keep you out or just to keep something in? Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. These things are unpickable. Okay. Talk to him. How can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Has a mailman been by recently? Why, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I think he'll always be here in spirit. What's on the menu? What kind of sausages? Long pork. Thanks. Okay. Never mind then. What are these? Can ask Chuck. We already did all this. Oh, little pantry on the shelf with various tins and jars on it. Take a closer look. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing very unusual, but you notice 2 jars of a tea labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. Switch the labels. You surreptitiously swap the labels. Chuck doesn't even seem to have noticed. Okay, that probably accomplished something. Talk to him. Or excuse me, how can I help you? What's on the menu? Special tea blend? Yes, I have a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh. Oh, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh, we've accomplished something. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my hood down. Oh, I forgot, he pronounces things weird. Hood down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Please excuse me. Sure. Enter. He's asleep. We're creeping. I'm creeping. Just like in Morrowind. Okay, going through Chuck's drawers seems like it might not be a good idea. There's a key on top of the... Like, maybe not a good idea. There's a key on top of the dresser, though. Yoink. Chuck's key. Yoink, indeed. I wish we were going a little bit faster. Okay. Enter. You unlock the cellar door and steel yourself for what you are about to see. Go in. Doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Nothing in there. Books left by previous guests. See if there's anything good. There are quite a few books on here, actually. Modern Snake Oiler, Locks on How to Pick Them, Horrifying Concepts of Nex-Mex. What a haul. There's a bag of mail, I see it. There's a blank postcard on the nightstand. Grab it. Love those. Hey, this looks like the missing bag of mail. Grab it. You sling the sack of mail over your shoulder. Neither rain, nor sleet, nor super creepy B&B proprietors. You got an item. Breadwood's missing mail. And we're leaving. As you're climbing out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you. Hey, it wasn't sinister after all. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy, a little weird I guess, but real personable, and his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages, his tea did wonders for my insomnia too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. Mailman walks away with a bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. It's your partner. Something's creepy about this place. Can't put my... Okay. Can we go talk to Chuck again? Is he still asleep? Nope. Nope. Doop. Moving so slow. Okay. Can we take things? You know, I think we're done here. So let's go back to Breadwood. We've accomplished the first task. Ooh, arg, blah, ee. What the heck? There's ranting flailing man that just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. A ranting flailing man has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat with bristles, which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. He seems upset. Yarg! We can fight him, we can cringe, or we can trick him into taking off the hat, which we're going to do because that sounds interesting. Fighters, or whatever you're freaking out about, they're on your head, inside my head. No, just on top. Take the hat off. The man scrabbles frantically at the metal hat, and a bright blue flash momentarily blinds you. When your vision clears, the man is lying still with his eyes rolled all the way back up into his head. Yeesh, poor guy. I think I just killed him. Seen some weird things in my time, but you pick up the strange metal helmet and stow it carefully in your pack. Crazy electric helmet. You gain 20 XP. Okay. Gotta watch out for getting enough XP to buy stuff. We're gonna read those books we got too. Seems like the thing to do. Crazy electric helmet. Can we wear it? This hat has all kinds, wow, that sucks, of crazy wires and stuff sticking out of it, and constantly zaps you with electricity while you're wearing it. -5 to all skills, but +1 maximum AP. Fantastic. Rocky, it's okay. Hey, Rocky, wake up. He's good. Being a necromancer isn't all about skeletons and skulls. Sometimes you get to go slightly further down the hierarchy and do stuff with teeth. Unfortunately, we can't read that because Alice will be mad at us about it. This book is a comprehensive guide to advanced lockpicking techniques. It's got a whole chapter on tumblers, gives you the lockpicking expertise skill. Read it. You've already learned everything this book has to teach you. Yeah, good point. Okay, this is an old... I thought it would increase our lockpicking skill. This is an old back issue of a popular magazine for snake oilers. Use this to learn how to a new snake oiling skill. Read it. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Gives expert poisoner a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. That sounds good. There's a recipe, because we poison with snake whip quite a bit. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Gives strong medicine and combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's a recipe for some kind of... For a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP. We're gonna do expert poisoner. You memorize the charts of poison. Fascinating stuff. You got a perk, expert poisoner. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new kinds of poison that you misplace the magazine. Rats. Mayor. Any signs of that missing mail? Yep. Found the missing mailman too. He's on his way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. Sounds informative. The mayor glances at a list of problem posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Offer to help. Look at the problems board. You glance at the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. Which problem do you want to offer to help with? I guess the overdue book. Just go at it in order. You glance at the problems board, blah, blah, blah. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named of Alexandria. We know where her house is. That was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Okay, I'll go ask her. We already know about it, so it's cool. Alexandria Ranch. I'm sure if we didn't already have it on our map, that would have just added it. Seems like we had a little bit of a waste of an additional location. This is cows. There's no way past these cows, except through these cows. Do it. You got the jump on them this time. You will deal 24 to 28 cents damage. I mean, that seems reasonable. Actually, what we should do is fan hammer the one behind it. Yeah, do it. Pow, pow, pow. Smart thinking, if I do say so myself, and I do. Then we're gonna shoot him. Take 2 hits, no big deal. This one's down to 31 HP. We up to 28 damage. So when it says it multiplies the poison, does that mean it's 3 times 3 if I'd whip twice instead of 3 times 2? Because that seems really useful. We're actually gonna shoot this one. And then shoot both of them. Good stuff. All right. We got 90 XP, a roasted cow tongue, and some smoldering leather. Hooray. Unfortunately, it looks like, we're too late. This used to be an undestroyed bookshelf, but not anymore. Scavenge. Small diary is the only legible thing left on this shelf. You got an item, the Diary of Alexandria. Alexandria. What an unfortunate name. I didn't mean to click on that. How do I go back to my stuff? Oh, there we go. The Diary of Alexandria. Alexandria, a small diary. It's crispy around the edges and it smells like gunpowder. Read it. You flip through the diary. Most of it is uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. I'm going to drink a little bit of water before I finish this paragraph. It ends with a passage about a soldier from a nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger. He wouldn't specify. Oh. Right. So she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, e.g. boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out that isn't much good against cannonballs. That's sad. It's a heap of smoldering books. Dig through it. Hey, look at that. You managed to find part of the overdue book from the Breadwood Library. Overdue Breadwood book. Can I dig through it? The books are wrecked, the volumes are ruined, the tomes are kaput. Mostly destroyed bookshelf. Investigate. You managed to extract, another issue of Modern Snake Oiler. I'll go down in the basement. I just want to make sure there's nothing else around here. Half a cannonball. Front half. Investigate. Pick up a cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription you can mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Treason and it's got the address stamped right onto the surface. The bombardment was done by the army. We knew that already. The horror. What did I just do? Oh. We can blow it open. It's a puzzle. Well, we got the book. Is that enough to complete that quest? I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Cool. You've crossed paths with Wanner and Sally again. You bet. I want to see if she's got a crowbar, because I really need one, and I don't know how to get it. Get cracking, a guide to modern safes. It's a little expensive. Book outlines techniques for opening safes without knowing the combination. This skill will come in handy if you ever encounter a safe whose combination isn't scrawled on a nearby wall. It gives you the safe cracking skill, which we already have. It probably does not train it, so there's no reason to do that. I think we have that. Do we not have that? We don't have that. Let's buy it. Buy for a little less than half of our money. Okay. We'll read that. Read it. Yay! Dang it. Okay. Going back to Breadwood. Shouldn't have another encounter. Cool. The mayor. Were you able to find that missing library book? Or, well, half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh, well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looks at the pictures anyway, and mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's all right. Got 90 XP. At least the captions are still there, I guess. We're going to take our leave, and I'm going to say that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll keep helping this mayor and try to blast open the Alexandria Ranch, door thing. Bunker door.